right, story time on how I learned about tech sales.
So I was talking to a client of mine who I'm helping break into tech sales or transition into tech sales. He just needed help with his resume and his LinkedIn. So I already went ahead and prepared everything for him to make sure that his LinkedIn looks amazing. His resume looks amazing, appealing to recruiters. I'm just waiting for him to get an interview so that way I can give him more tips on how to interview correctly. When I was chatting with him today, it reminded me of, why I got interested in tech sales in the first place. So I used to work at one of the big fours. If you go to one of my earlier videos, I'm wearing a green sweater. I tell you which exact one. I don't want to mention it again just because I don't want to get the video taken down. While I was working there, I remembered I talked to a client who was getting $1 million loan. And typically whenever you're working in mortgage, you see anybody and everybody's, income, their credit, and all that, right? So when I was going through his income and he told me what he did for a living. So he was an account executive in tech sales for a streaming app that most people use. I'm not gonna say the company name again just for privacy reasons. It's a streaming app that a lot of people use. I don't know if I should say you use earbuds to listen to the streaming app. I'll give you that, okay? So I was first chatting with him. He was telling me about his job, and how much he really enjoyed it. So when I was chatting with him about the income portion of the application, he told me how much he made. Let's just say he makes more than doctors, lawyers, and most business owners. And I know this because I've done loans for all three, and software engineers on top of that. Really cool about mortgage is you're able to see multiple different incomes, different careers, and you can even see maybe if you want to make a career transition, what will pay the most. By the way, I really love this brand. Good Molecules, amazing. He makes $350,000 before bonuses and commission. Well, I would estimate he's making anywhere between $400,000 to $500,000 as an account executive in tech sales. So if you feel like you're lacking motivation to continue your search in tech sales, or maybe you're thinking it might not be for you, if you're money motivated, this is why I'm doing the video, because you will make an immense amount of money working in tech sales. If you get to the level of account executive, you bypass the SDR level, everyone has to go through it. I wouldn't say it's a weeding process, but it really shows if you have that grit to really do well in sales. I wanted to tell you all that story on how I got interested in tech sales.